We're going to start talking about how to shape the head position while the dog is between the legs. So if you remember, we've talked about building heel position in two different ways. One is from the side and one is between the legs. We're going to call on a couple of skills that we've already got in place from the weeks prior to help us navigate this training session. One of the things that we're going to be doing is luring the dog. With the right hand, transferring that lure to the left, like we talked about in week 3, and ending up with the dog in position. So because we've done this exercise in week 3, the dog should already have an understanding of what this means. The other thing that we're going to talk about doing is food management. So before we actually go to the focused proofing aspect of the dog being between the legs, we want to spend a significant amount of time just building the muscle memory. So if you'll notice, I've got my hands with about 4 to 5 pieces of food in either one. I'm going to help Elzer get into the position between my legs, and then what I'm going to do is, whether he's in a sit or a stand, I'd like him to be in a stand, because that's going to cause his neck to accent more and really build the muscle memory that I want. If the dog is sitting, it's going to be a bit easier for him to stretch his neck. I want him to work a little bit harder in these beginning stages so I can really get a nice exaggerated head position. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continuously feed him, administering one piece of food at a time from either hand while his head is here. I'm not going to move too much at this time. I might move just a little bit to keep him from sitting, because he's got a sort of a default sit from previous training. So I might move just a little bit. With your young beginner dogs, it's not important that you have the sit in between the legs. What's important is that you maintain the dog's head position towards the sky so that you can build that muscle memory that will last for the duration of the dog's healing career. I'll place, so right here, show you that again a little bit slow. He's healing, I'm going to transfer him. He already knows this game, and I'm just going to begin feeding him. And notice that I'm really feeding from up high, because I want Elzer to constantly keep, I'm dropping food, it's not maybe the best example. Some of this Red Barn is getting a little bit crumbly. Here, Al, here buddy, good. And what I'm doing is constantly feeding from either hand. And I'm moving a little bit just to keep him standing. I'm right now feeding with my right hand and reloading with my left. So that's one of the skills we talked about, right? So it's just being a little bit savvy with our handling. And all I want to do is get this dog, and we'll spend a significant amount of time. There's no rush on this. We spend months sometimes just getting these dogs to eat with their head towards the sky, develop the muscles and the memory right here through this muscular structure and system, so that this dog is quite comfortable doing this. It's a sort of an unnatural position, so we want to spend a lot of time shaping comfort and strength in this behavior here, because this is what's going to directly translate over to our side healing stuff that we do. You can see I'm already, now this is a bit advanced. Adding the movement is the second step in this process, and I'm already starting to play around with rear end awareness and getting this dog moving. The most important aspect, or the most important piece of this though, is that I'm spending time rewarding this dog consistently for keeping their head up towards the sky. Good boy, buddy. I'm going to reload some food here. Withdraw the right, feed with the left. I'm going to have a little bit more space now in between when I bring my right hand in. Withdraw with the left, bring my right in. Withdraw with the right, bring the left in. Withdraw with the left, bring the right in. Now, good boy. Get it. And that's fine that he releases out to get it. Place. Good. Nice. Yes, good boy, buddy.